fantasy, caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Hey guys, what's going on? Underground Geek here. So I got another hot take for us to talk about today. The Guardian has come out with a very articulate piece on why we need to bring back these heroes and we need to have good comic books again in Marvel and all that jazz. No, not really. They're just virtue signaling for some reason. Now, what I don't really understand is why the Guardian is even talking about comic books. But now they have delved into that because it's a very SJW-driven industry right now. And hopefully we can stop that. And that's why these people keep popping up. So, first of all, before we even get into the story, let me tell you why this guy, David Barnett, the one who wrote it, is full of crap right off the bat. Okay, so he's got his Twitter right here. David M. Barnett. Alright, it's not a secret. It's right there on the thing. So I clicked it. Alright, so let's see who David Barnett is. Okay. So let's see what he has under his job title here. Author, comic book writer, and journalist. What? So this guy writes comic books. He writes this Calling Major Tom for Trapeze Books, and he writes Punk's Not Dead that just came out for Black Crown. Just came out. There's his name right there on that. So you've got a journalist writing a hit piece about Marvel when he also writes comic books for Black Crown. That is the most... Oh man. That is such a conflict of interest, I can't even tell you where to start on that. That would be the same thing as if you had somebody that writes books for Marvel writing a hit piece against DC. That is such crooked journalism, I can't even get it. Oh, man. Wow. This kind of stuff needs to stop. They get in the journalism so that they can start writing books. And then you've got him promoting his book on the same Twitter page that has linked to him writing a hit piece against Marvel. Now, I'm not giving Marvel any slack, okay? They need to change things up. But this is, wow. That is total conflict and total corruption right there. So anyway, let's get into this story. It says, Marvel Comics fresh start looks like a return to old cliches. Obviously, you're not a comic book fan. You write this garbage called Punk's Not Dead, which is an independent book. You don't like superheroes. It says, with yet another reboot for Thor, Iron Man, and Hulk on the cards, the cartoon giant is showing worrying signs of pandering to its most conservative readers. So now you're conservative if you want good comic books. Oh my goodness. Oy vey. So it says another year, another relaunch at Marvel Comics. The last two relaunches were SJW writers relaunching characters. That has nothing to do with this new relaunch. And they also have a new editor-in-chief, which had nothing to do with the old editor-in-chief. It says on Tuesday it was announced that it was revamping its output with a project called Fresh Start. Its May launch will be, by my count, Marvel's 7th or 8th Fresh Start since 2012. Coming just months after the company's last rebooted its characters in September 2017's Marvel Legacy line, which was Axel Alonso, and cementing the company's reputation as the serial monogamist of the comic book industry. They keep using these words that regular people don't use, okay? And I don't think they really know how to use them. Over the past couple of years, Marvel has made some genuinely significant changes to its core characters. It replaced billionaire inventor Tony Stark with a Mary Sue named Riri Williams, a 15-year-old black girl named Riri Williams, deemed Thor unworthy to wield the hammer Mjolnir, and passed the mantle to love interest Jane Foster, which is dying of cancer and makes total epic nonsense. And it revealed that Captain America was a secret sleeper agent for Nazi analog Hydra. Right there, you just said that Hydra was Nazis. Right there, you just said it. You keep saying that Hydra is not Nazis, but you just said it. And so then it says that Captain America was a sleeper agent for a Nazi. I know Hydra. Actually, no. Kobik changed reality and made that Captain Hydra agent, and then the happy-go-lucky fake Captain came out after that. But Fresh Start is a back-to-basics approach, restoring the original versions of Marvel's blah blah big word, as well as bringing back a dead one. The deceased Bruce Banner will reclaim his position as Hulk from currently Jolly Green incumbent Amadeus Cho. You got that pretty right. I mean, he's a big idiot. So, it says, in a video, Marvel editor-in-chief C.B. Cebulski proclaimed that he's never seen more excitement and more enthusiasm for where Marvel Comics is going this year, adding that it hasn't been such an overarching line-wide change of talent since the Marvel Now revamp of so long ago, 2012. Yeah, you know why he brings up that one? Because he don't want to bring up All New, All Different or Legacy, because they're both trash. A number of problems at Marvel led to this revamp. Yeah, they hired a bunch of people that aren't comic book fans. It says the big one is most of the characters involving have appeared in Marvel's movies or TV series, including Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Daredevil. Yes, perhaps it makes sense for Marvel Comics to mirror what's going on in the multiplexes if it wants to migrate movie buffs to printed territories. You're absolutely right. Then they have to throw in this, but new readers who are introduced to the characters by the movies should have their eyes open to the possibilities of what can be done in comic books, which eclipse even the biggest Hollywood special effects budget. Wrong, wrong. You're trying to say that politics is bigger than money making right there. They should be offered a wider universe, not just a mirror one. Making the source material reflect the adaptations feels like putting the cart before the horse. No, actually it feels like doing your freaking job and writing the characters the way they're supposed to be. There was also the negative reaction to last year's Marvel Legacy reboot, which introduced the infamous Captain America as Nazi storyline. Once again, you just said Captain America was a Nazi, and how many times have they argued with us and said that he was not a Nazi, that he was Hydra, which is not Nazis? 2 times in this article. Many readers were appalled by the move, which fell around the time Marvel's Vice President of Sales complained that the studio's attempt of diversifying its universe by adding more female, black, Asian, and LGBT characters was not going down well with the core readership. You're right. Because you didn't introduce new characters as their own characters. You took the old characters away and put Mary Sue's like Riri Williams in their place that could do no wrong and had no imperfections and were sociopaths. It says Brian Michael Bendis, one of the company's star writers and the creator of Iron Man's female replacement Ironheart and Miles Morales' African Latino version of Spider-Man, has since left for rivals DC Comics, and 2 gay characters with their own titles, Iceman and America Chavez, had their books canceled in 2017. Yeah, because they were selling under 10,000 copies a month. Not long after an industry breakfast that Marvel hosted for comic book owners, oh, here we go, at New York Comic Con, where some retailers lambasted the diverse editions, with one repeatedly insisting that kids do not want to come to the store and buy a comic that featured Iceman kissing dudes. Right there, they're trying to change the narrative. This revamp had nothing to do with that. It had everything to do with C.B. Cebulski wanting to bring back and make money for the company. They're trying to say that, oh, these dudes didn't like this gay guy, that's why we got to change things to go back to the core readership. No, actually, we want good stories. We want good stories, and Iceman was a sociopath, okay? If Marvel is indeed pandering to a more conservative readership that has grumbled incessantly, wow, once again, we are kicking the feet out from under the core customers of this company. About the proliferation of black, LGBT, and female characters in recent years. See, now you're talking about female characters. I thought it was ethnicity and LGBT characters. Now you're throwing female in there. Characters in recent years. Then given the phenomenal box office success of Black Panther this last week, there's something decidedly rotten in the state of Fresh Start. Do you know why Black Panther did good? And it didn't really do that good. But you know why it did good? Because it was a good movie. I saw it, and I thought it was a really good movie. I did not see it because it had a black guy in it. I saw it because I wanted to see Black Panther do cool superhero stuff, and he did, and it was awesome. Okay? And the fact that you're going to say, oh, well, look, this movie did good, so that just means that you guys are wrong. Look at your sales, you moron. Look at how bad Riri Williams sold. Okay? Maybe they'll get back some of white middle America that drifted away, but comics are and should be progressive and transgressive. So right there, you're saying that politics should be over storytelling. Rather than winning back that demographic, Marvel's execs should perhaps be looking at the news footage of those astonishing survivors of the... Oh my God. Survivors of the Parkland shooting, school shooting in Florida, and listening to what those kids are saying about change and reform. As far as I'm concerned, Marvel, that should be your market. Oh my God. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Just bring up dead kids to push your politics of your terrible selling books. Oh my God. I cannot believe the hypocrisy right now coming from this person. Oh my, you're going to sit there and peddle your books, and you're going to trash Marvel, and then you're going to say that the dead kids told you that we need to do good books with progressives and stuff and all that kind of junk. Do you know why that shooting happened? Because we've got a heart problem going on in America. We have people like you pushing your politics over good writing, and these people have no heroes to look up to. Okay, they have no role models to look up to. They can't go get a book, and they can't go read Captain America doing awesome stuff. They can't go read Iron Man doing awesome stuff, Bruce Banner doing awesome stuff. They can't read the banter of Thor and Hulk talking to each other and being bros because you killed them all. Okay? And so then your sales tanked. All right? And that's why Marvel is doing a complete heel turn, maybe. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. We still don't even know anything about it, and you're jumping to conclusions. But, oh my gosh, I cannot... Oh, man. This is the kind of garbage right here that needs to stop. I cannot believe this person is going to sit here and soapbox on top of dead kids. Okay? That kid that did that shooting took prescription pills for depression that makes you a robot with no feelings. Alright? Because he didn't have any parents. Okay? And we need good role models. We need good parenting going on in America. That's something that we have a problem with. That's why we have this generation of you coming in here and preaching to people when you have no life experience, instead of actual parenting and actual superheroes doing superhero stuff. That's why DC is running all over Marvel and you guys at Black Crown. All over you guys. Mopping the floor with you. My LCS orders nothing but DC and orders one Marvel book a week. One. They ordered Venom this week, and the rest was DC. Okay? They will order independent books before they will order DC. They had Rose, they had Xena, they had all those other books, they had American Gods, but they won't order Marvel because they suck so bad. Okay? That's why we need to get this back. You've got people like America Chavez selling like 7,000 copies. You got Captain Marvel selling like 9,000 copies. Okay? Shut your mouth and let it happen, because we need good books again, and we need role models for people. But that's all I got to say. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you see what I'm saying here with these weird alt humans and their politics and using dead kids to push politics at a freaking comic book company. Insane, guys. But that's all I got to say. Talk to you guys later. Hope you liked the video. Got some more videos come up today. I just did my Ragman review, so I've got that coming. If you want to support me on Maker Support, which is in the description. That's going to go towards my new comic book that I'm writing, because I think it's important that we have real heroes come back. But alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Underground Geek out.